Okay guys, so this was actually the most important buff of this update, and we didn't talk about this. Okay, so remember that a few days ago I made a video in which I said that this was the worst battleship of the game. Okay, so remember that this was actually the cheapest battleship with a price of 11,000 art coins. So the day I made that video, if you remember very well, the durability of YAMATO AEGIS was 525,000 points. And look at the durability now, 572,000 points. But that's not the only buff. Guys, this is huge. They buffed every single weapon and the characteristic of this battleship. And I'm talking of course about the fixed equipment, okay? So maybe they nerfed some things about the missile, but the cannons and the rest of the equipment was buffed massively, okay? So I'm gonna show you this cannon right now. We have the Wazing battleship over there. Okay, so I'm gonna deploy my helicopter. I'm using the Merlin helicopter, which I like to use just because of the torpedoes. Okay guys, so personally I think this is an important buff because I think that now this won't be the worst battleship of the game. So we have the buff of the New Hampshire battleship and now this one, okay? So these cannons, also the laser air defense of this battleship, remember that we have a fixed laser air defense, it was buffed too, okay? So let me be more specific and I will tell you all the characteristics, okay? So they increased the base durability of this battleship, okay? So I'm talking about this battleship without upgrades, okay? So the base durability was 505,000 points. Now it is 440,000 points. Okay, so that's actually a huge buff. They increased the detection range from 3.67 kilometers to 4 kilometers. Okay, so I'm talking about these values without upgrade. They increased the maneuverability from 6.2 to 7.2. Okay, so of course this is without upgrades as well. Okay guys, so about the Type 94. Okay, so let me destroy this guy first. What are you doing, my friend? We're going to destroy you. Bye-bye. Yeah. Look at that, bro. Like, this is so powerful. Already 1 million damage. Okay, so we can use the grenade launcher to destroy those torpedoes. And we destroyed almost all of those torpedoes. Okay, guys. About the main cannon, which is a 460mm cannon, they increased the speed from 486 knots to 680 knots. They improved the accuracy of this cannon. Also, they set up the explosion damage and they set up the explosion radius. About the Type 12, which is the exclusive missile, they increased the number of firing projectiles in salvo from 1 to 2. So they decreased the base damage, they decreased the base ammo count from 18 to 14, they decreased the speed change from 194 knots to 136 knots. They increased the projectile durability from 100 to 80. Okay guys, this is so cool, look at that damage. Also, the autocannon was buffed as well. About this laser air defense, okay, so this was what I was talking about. They increased the base fire range from 1.33 kilometers to 2.13 kilometers. Okay, so I'm talking about the values without upgrade. So this is an incredible buff, guys. The price of this battleship will increase drastically. Okay, so a lot of players sold this because they thought that it was too bad and they thought that the devs were not going to buff this. Okay guys, so this time I will focus in the gameplay, so I want you to pay attention carefully of all the details and the damage that we can cause with this battleship right now. Bro, like, it seems like the devs saw my video about the worst battleship of the game and then they decided to buff these, okay? So I'm just joking, but that's crazy, guys. So it was such a timing. I made that video like 1 or 2 weeks ago, so I wasn't expecting this buff either. So now I like this, because personally I thought that this battleship deserves more. Okay, so now it will get the recognition that it deserves. Okay, so I'm gonna destroy that guy. We have Admiral Ushakov. Okay, so look at the range of this main cannon. Okay, 67,000. I need to aim better, bro. Like, my aim is so trash. And also, this game is so laggy, bro. Like, that's why I hate to play in my mobile device, bro. Like, I always love the PC version, but I hate this. Bro, like, no way, bro. Like, I need to go back. I need to... Look, once you get out of that, look, like, now it's back to normal. A little bit. But bro, it is too laggy. That's why I play in low graphics in my mobile device. Actually, I'm playing in the high graphics, and also the textures are high, so I need to reduce the textures of the water. Okay, so I'm gonna destroy that Constitution. Yes, my friend, we're going to destroy you. Look at that. Bye-bye, my friend. Okay, so let's go for Admiral Isakov. Okay, so that's actually my favorite battleship of the game right now. I think the Isakov is such a complete battleship with those grenade launchers and the torpedoes, bro, like, it is so good. But we destroyed that battleship already. So look at that, this is the perfect target for practice. We have the CN Type 076. This is such a cool dollar aircraft carrier. Okay, so remember that you can purchase that aircraft carrier with dollars, bro. Like, I need to use a repair kit because they're going to destroy me, and it seems like there's another warship right there, bro. Like, I need to destroy that guy now, bro. Like, bye bye. Yeah, let's get out of here. 1 million damage already. No way. I will be able to destroy that guy. Yes, I can do it. Look at this, bro. Like, this is so powerful. Look at the main cannon now. Yo. Bro, like, this is crazy. Look at that. 4 targets destroyed, 1.5 million of damage, bro. Like, that's crazy. Okay, guys, so another important thing about this update is that the domination mode now will be a permanent mode. Okay, so this is no longer a limited time mode. So it is really cool, because actually this is one of my favorite game modes, but I think that it is only possible to play it online. It is not possible to play this offline, so it will be impossible to try it right now since I'm playing on the alpha test. Okay, guys, so now I want to see how much it could take us to destroy, for example, this aircraft carrier with all the equipment. Let me use all the equipment at the same time: the missiles, the cannons, the secondary cannons, the grenade launcher. Okay, so the total damage is 288,000 points. Like, that's crazy, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna use only the main cannon and the secondary cannon now. Bro, like, what was that? That was a trick shot. Okay, we destroyed that guy. Okay, so we have the normal YAMATO right there. I'm sorry, brother, but I have to destroy you. I'm not your father. Now I think that YAMATO is the worst battleship of the game. Okay, so the air defense of that YAMATO is trash. So we only have those cannons. Remember that we don't have missiles, and also that air defense, bro, like, it is so bad. Okay, so we're going to destroy that Zumwalt. Okay, so let me use the grenade launcher, the secondary cannon, and now the main cannon, bro. Like, look at that. Too much damage, bro. Like, that's crazy. Yo. Bye-bye, my friend. Okay, guys, so what do you think about this buff, and which other warship do you think that the devs should buff? Okay, so not only warships, but aircraft carriers and submarines. Also, they could buff some VIP items or helicopters, strike fighters, bombers, I don't know. Remember that the players have the final decision, so you need to comment and say which is your opinion.